Double the microphone, double the fun. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Today I'm talking about the PreSonus PD-70. Now, I'm a huge fan of microphones, as you know. You can see in my channel I'm always listening to mics and reviewing mics and talking about microphones because one is I love podcasting, and so microphones are a big part of podcasting, and two, there's something about microphones that are just beautiful. I was a singer in a past life, and so maybe that's why I'm drawn to the microphone. I have microphones all around me. I've got this beautiful Earthworks microphone over here. I've got a beautiful Lewitt microphone over there. I've got a bunch of other microphones over here I'm going to review. I got USB microphones. I have more microphones than I probably should have. But all that being said is from time to time I like to make reviews about them and give you my unbiased and off the top of my head feelings about the microphones I'm reviewing. So today we're talking about the PreSonus PD-70. Now, this microphone came out just this past year, and it is a competitor to one of my favorite, all-time favorite mics, the Shure SM7B, which has been around for 40, 50 years. It's a broadcast standard, industry standard microphone, and you really can't go wrong with it. I'm sure you've seen this microphone on podcasts or other types of behind-the-scene videos. I've actually sang into this Shure SM7B on a record in the studio. But anyways, all that being said, is we have the PreSonus PD-70 here in front of me today. And so I wanted to plug it in. I wanted to listen to it, see how it rejected plosives, and see what the sound quality was in comparison to the SM7B because, again, I've been hearing this chatter that this is a SM7B killer and that it's going to replace the SM7B. But my opinion is this. You've been listening to the PreSonus PD-70 up until this point. So now I'm going to switch over to the Shure SM7B and we'll see how that sounds. Now you can see that this sound maybe is a little bit less present, less bright. It has I would say, more of a mid-tone and more of a fuller sound to it. The other thing that I notice about it is that it does a little bit better job of rejecting plosives. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Pickled peppers? Peppers pickled. So I would say the SM7B, like I said, has more of that present tone to it, a little bit more of that proximity effect when you get really close onto it like this. And it has a nice full sound. I'm a huge fan of this microphone, so there's not a lot negative I'm going to say about it. In comparison to the PreSonus microphone, now this microphone is a little bit more bright, has a little bit more of a presence. I think it has a little bit less of that proximity effect when you get on it, and I feel like that plosives, it picks up a little bit more of the plosives than the SM7B does. Now, the one thing about this mic that is fantastic is that it's only $130. So if you want to get into purchasing a mic that has a great build quality, that's not cheap plastic. This thing is all metal. It's got this nice yoke that you can connect to a mic stand or a boom arm, and it just has a substantial feel to it. It feels like a really good high quality microphone. This is a great option, and it's only $130. And after you throw in a USB audio interface, which you'll need in order to connect this microphone to your computer, you'll only be out potentially only $230, which is fantastic, opposed to the Shure, which is going to run you $400 out of the gate, and then you add on a $100 USB interface, you're at $500. And say you want to do an interview setup for a podcast studio, that's going to get you up there more to like $1,000 setup, opposed to something like the PreSonus, where you could buy two microphones, a USB interface, some cables, and only be set back $500 or so. So all in all, I'm again gonna go with the SM7B as a better quality, fuller sounding microphone, but I'm gonna say that the PreSonus is a great value. You really can't beat it. Again, like I said, the build quality is there. The sound is acceptable, and it does a great job of rejecting plosives. So this is a great XLR microphone that is a dynamic microphone and would be a fantastic choice for streaming or for podcasting or anything in that realm. So other than that, I think that that's about it. Hopefully you were able to hear the difference between these two microphones. When I talk into this microphone over here, it sounds like this. And when I talk over on this microphone, it sounds like this. You probably won't be able to hear that difference if you're listening to this from your iPhone or your mobile device or a laptop or something like that. But if you had headphones on, you could probably hear the difference. And again, this has a sultry, sweet sounding deliciousness to it. And this microphone has a clean, bright, present sound to it. So that's not bad, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's my review of the PreSonus PD-70. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this content, please hit that thumbs up and give me a review that says, "Good job, Mark. Keep making these videos for us because we enjoy them." Also, subscribe to the channel. That helps us build this community. If you got questions or comments or have a mic you want me to review, go ahead and leave that comment in the comments below. And until next time, we'll see you when we see you.